Welcome to DMV Exam Practice Test. Our topic today is DMV General Knowledge. Use the link in the description to download the app on the App Store for more courses and free practice tests. Number 1. In which situation is passing on the right not permitted? A. On highways that have at least 2 lanes traveling in each direction. B. When driving in a lane set aside for left turns. C. When passing a vehicle that is in the left turn lane. D. On one-way streets where all lanes of traffic move in the same direction. The correct answer is B. When driving in a lane set aside for left turns. Explanation. Passing on the right is permitted when driving in a lane set aside for right turns. When a lane is set aside for left turns, you must not pass on the right. Number 2. If you are driving on a 2-lane road, it is safest to drive your vehicle A. On the left side of your lane. B. On the right side of your lane. C. In any part of your lane. D. In the center of your lane. The correct answer is D. In the center of your lane. Explanation. It is safest to drive in the center of your lane. Keep as much space as you can between your vehicle and oncoming vehicles. Number 3. A double solid white line marks the edge of a traffic lane where A. Traveling in the same direction is permitted on both sides of the line, but crossing the line is prohibited. B. Traveling in the same direction is permitted on both sides of the line, and crossing the line is also permitted. C. Traveling in opposite directions is permitted on both sides of the line, but crossing the line is prohibited. D. Traveling in opposite directions is permitted on both sides of the line, and crossing the line is also permitted. The correct answer is A. Traveling in the same direction is permitted on both sides of the line, but crossing the line is prohibited. Explanation. A double solid white line marks the edge of a traffic lane where traveling in the same direction is permitted on both sides of the line, but crossing the line is prohibited. Number 4. If you litter on the roadside, how much are you subject to be fined? A. $500. B. $600. C. $1,000. D. $1,500. The correct answer is C. $1,000. Explanation. Do not litter on the roadside. The fine is $1,000, and you may be forced to pick up what you threw away. Also, littering convictions will show on your driving record. Number 5. To avoid skidding, which of the following should be done before you enter a curve? A. Shift to a lower gear. B. Turn on the headlights to have a clear view ahead. C. Increase your speed by pressing on the gas pedal. D. Reduce your speed by applying the brakes. The correct answer is D. Reduce your speed by applying the brakes. Explanation. You must reduce your speed before you enter a curve so that you can avoid braking in the curve. Braking in a curve can cause a skid. Number 6. What is the speed limit for a blind intersection? A. 10 miles per hour. B. 15 miles per hour. C. 20 miles per hour. D. 25 miles per hour. The correct answer is B. 15 miles per hour. Explanation. An intersection is considered blind if there are no stop signs on any corner and you cannot see for 100 feet in either direction during the last 100 feet before crossing. The speed limit for going through a blind intersection is 15 miles per hour. Number 7. What does this road sign indicate? A. Trucks turning ahead. B. A steep downgrade ahead. C. A slippery road ahead. D. A one-lane bridge ahead. The correct answer is B. A steep downgrade ahead. Explanation. The sign represents a steep downgrade ahead. A steep downgrade requires trucks to slow down and shift into a lower gear. Number 8. If you approach an intersection with a steady yellow light, what must you do? A. Stop and wait for the red light. B. Stop, look for the pedestrians, and proceed with caution. C. Slow down and proceed with caution if you cannot stop safely. D. Increase your speed and clear the intersection. The correct answer is C. Slow down and proceed with caution if you cannot stop safely. Explanation. A yellow light tells a driver that a red light is coming next. Slow down and proceed with caution if you cannot stop safely. Clear the intersection. Do not increase your speed. Number 9. What does this sign mean? A. Go straight. B. Merge left. C. Turn left or go straight. D. Do not turn left or go straight. The correct answer is C. Turn left or go straight. Explanation. This sign regulates traffic and directs the driver to turn left or go straight. Number 10. When can you make a left turn on a red light? A. Only from a one-way street onto a two-way street. B. Only from a one-way street onto a one-way street. C. Only from a two-way street onto a two-way street. D. Only from a two-way street onto a one-way street. The correct answer is B. Only from a one-way street onto a one-way street. Explanation. Left turns at a red light can only be made from a one-way street onto a left-moving, one-way street, and only if there is no sign to prohibit the turn. Yield to pedestrians, bicyclists, and other vehicles moving on their green light. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel for updated videos every week.